What it do, Kaizoku crew? It's your boy, Kaizoku Ice. This is a video that I've been waiting to put out because things are about to get crazy in the One Piece trading card game. There is unironically a card that Bandai created that could potentially end up being the actual One Piece of the One Piece trading card game. This is a card that honestly should not even exist, and they're trying to cover their tracks, but we're not gonna let them. We, the Kaizoku crew, and all of us here are going to make Bandai pay for their mistake, and we are going to own the One Piece of the One Piece trading card game. So, guys, I was chilling, sipping my matcha, and this guy, his name's Paul Basor, he's also a fellow One Piece trading card game content creator. He hit me up with some facts, and I was like, yo, you are onto something, my friend. So, if y'all don't know Paul Basor, he is a fellow content creator. He's actually almost at 1,000 subscribers, so everybody please stop what you're doing right now, go to his channel, and help him hit 1,000 subscribers because he genuinely deserves it. He is just a great guy in general, and yeah, I like the dude. So, he sent me some DMs. I'm not gonna just show our entire conversations, but basically, he mentioned that he was opening up some offline regional volume 2 packs. If you guys aren't familiar with those packs, they look like this right here. Let me scroll down, I think. Yeah, so this is an offline regional volume 2 pack from 2025 to 2026. And it comes with these 4 cards, or one of these 4 cards. The Kid and Killer card right here. This Trafalgar Law, my goat, my hero. This Jewelry Bonnie, and this Tony Chopper, right? And you guys might think, oh, who even cares about these cards? Like, I don't. It's like not a big deal, right? However, our boy Paul Basor said that apparently Bandai might have made a mistake, and they actually printed the wrong card for some of these offline regional packs. So, quick sip of my matcha, and let's get right into it. So, if you look at this Twitter post here, this is from the official One Piece trading card game Twitter account in English. It says here, hey, One Piece Pirates, those who joined a regional may have gotten a card, blah, 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 blah. That does not include offline or online and has the same processing as the finalist card. This is not an error. These are part of the lineup but include at a low pull rate. So enjoy it if you're lucky enough to get one. So, this is the card that they're referencing. As y'all can see, this is the Trafalgar Law. Typically, there is a little, I guess, there's text here that says offline/offline regional, but this rare error card doesn't have it. As you can see, it just says regionals, and then it has like the steering wheel at the top. It doesn't say offline or offline regional. And if you look here on the official, page, you can see it's supposed to say offline and or offline at the top here. So, it does seem, and is confirmed by the One Piece trading card game itself, that this card does exist, but at very low pull rates, right? And to add to the whole mystery of it all, actually, if you go back to my chats with Paul, he said here, this is one of the Facebook comments. This person named Matthew Seal commented on his post and said, I was told by Bandai that this was a misprint at the Gen Con regional, and they tried to get it back from me. So they tried to stop him from keeping this card, right? They said that the wrong sheet got into the printer, and they made the Twitter announcement way after, and yeah, this guy doesn't plan on selling it, right? So what that means to me is that Bandai clearly messed up if we are taking our boy Matthew's comment here as law, right? They messed up. So they tried to, remedy the fact that they messed up, and they tried to take this card from our boy, but he didn't let him. He's keeping it. And what that means to me is that they genuinely messed up here, and they're trying to fix their error, and they don't want this card in circulation because, it was never supposed to be made. But what that means, Kaizoku crew, that this literally could potentially be the One Piece of the One Piece trading card game. This is an official error card, right? This is crazy, and this might be, the first one that I've heard of, honestly, throughout the entire history of the trading card game that exists in this fashion. So, let's go back to Paul. He actually pulled one himself, and here's the video. Let's just watch it. So, on the left, he has the one that says offline regional at the top, and then on the right, it will be the one that's supposed to be the error card, right? So, let's just play this video here real quick. You can see here it says offline, and then on this one here, let me just pause it. You can see that it does not say offline and or offline. And then also this one has just what was the word called? It has the same texture and hollow foiling as the finalist card. So this is the error card right here, and it just had me thinking, one, I need to own this card because this is going to be a very limited card. But then two, it made me think, I wonder how many of these cards exist currently. So of course, you guys know me, I had to crunch the numbers because I am Kaizoku Ice Excel Master, duh, right? So I made this chart. It is called The One Piece is Real, Can We Get Much Higher? If you know, you know. So I basically calculated how many of these offline regional tournaments are there, how many packs you get per person, how many people are at each tournament, and this is a pretty rough estimate on how many of these cards exist. For those of y'all that want to do their own math, all I did to get these numbers was I went on this official post. I counted all of the tournaments across the world, so in North America, South America, Europe, etc., and I counted a total of 30, right? And if you also scroll up here, or maybe not scroll up there, maybe if I scroll downwards, you can see here, as a participant, or just for participating in this tournament, you get 2 of those offline regional participation packs, right? And emphasis on this is only the offline regional. I don't know what it's going to be like for the offline or online regional tournament. So these numbers could be in flux and we don't know exactly how many are out there. But for the sake of this video, we are doing a rough estimate. So if you can see here, when the event is for 1024 players, I basically, in this Excel sheet, I put the max amount of people at each tournament is 1024. The total number of tournaments is 30, and you only get 2 packs per person, right? So for all the offline regional tournaments, at least, there is only going to be 61,440 packs, right? And according to our friend Bulbasaur, it took him about 20-ish packs to get one of those error cards. So I put here, on average hit rate of 20. So this column right here, or this row, says how many packs have the One Piece being that error card. If you divide the total number of packs by the hit rate of 20, you get 3,072 packs, right? That have the One Piece. There are 4 cards in these in this set of packs, right? Where is it? Oh, I guess I have to scroll down. 1 second, guys. There are only 4 cards here, so if we're assuming a normal distribution of, or an equal distribution for each of these 4 cards, right? Then we can assume that there is only going to be, if we divide 3,072 by 4, right? Then there's only going to be 768 of these error cards, right? So that already is a very low population count. So comparing that to the serialized Luffy from the ones that you would win in a tournament, there's only 700 of that card. This one only has 768 potential cards in the entire world. I mean, this right here is something that the Kaizoku crew loves to see because it is so scarce and so rare. And we all know that we all love these scarce and rare items, right? So this just proves, guys, this might be one of the most collectible cards in the One Piece trading card game. And also, I made this last row, it's the ratio, so I basically divided how many packs have the error card by the total number of packs that have been produced, and it looks to be a 5% chance to get one of the packs that have one of these error cards. And obviously, as you guys know, a 5% chance is quite low. So, using everything that I just said in this video, guys, this is something that I am highly looking forward to, and I will be scouring eBay almost every single day. And it's kind of fun because I didn't want to just like exclude this to myself or Paul or anyone else. I'm sending this message to all the Kaizoku crew. This is our little hunt for the One Piece ourselves. So I have my notifications on here on eBay, and I have all the I have the notifications on for any regional card that comes up. And so far, there hasn't been a single one to my knowledge that's popped up. But I'm not gonna lie, guys. For example, if some of these cards, right, this is the regular one, this bond is going for like 30 bucks. I mean, I would think that some of these error cards, right, especially the Law, because we all know that Law is just like the GOAT. I could see this card going for hundreds, 200, 300, like honestly, the sky's the limit, especially if we go back to what Paul said here, or what Matthew said here in this post by Paul. Man, if they are actively trying to get these cards from us, one, that's like low-key world government kind of like troll right there. They are censoring us. They do not want us to have this card, but us, of course, we are the Kaizoku crew pirates. We ain't giving in. We are keeping all of our great cards, and we're gonna hold them, and you know, that's the end of it, right? So, guys, this is something I'm super duper excited about. Quick plug, if anybody has the Trafalgar Law version of the error card here, please sell it to me for a relatively good price. I would really appreciate it, because you already know I am Trafalgar Law, I am he is me, and I would love that card. But if not, let us just have fun trying to hunt down these cards, because this honestly to me seems like one of the most fun treasure hunts in the One Piece trading card game. I don't know about y'all, but I personally love the hunt. It is what gets me going. It's what wakes me up in the morning and keeps me up at night. And I'm going to be having so much fun trying to find this card. So, with all of that being said, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I hope y'all turn on your YouTube notifications, or not YouTube, your eBay notifications to see if you can get one of these cards. Also, once again, shout out to our boy Paul Basor. Please subscribe to him, comment on all his stuff. Let's boost him up, because he is a very good guy. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I had a lot of fun doing research on this video. So, I am Kaizoku Ice. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll catch y'all on the next video.